Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Houston Rockets. Now here's Embiid. Fires it. No good on the shot.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Pass to McGrady. Got a hand on it. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the game.
At the line for the 76ers.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Here's Iverson. Gets tipped. Here's Drexler. Outside Harden. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Pass to Embiid. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the wing on the left. Embiid. Then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition. And Embiid throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Iverson. Knocks down the triple.
Iverson.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's McGrady. Three-pointer, Harden fires in the triple. Harden's got 5.
And you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
And that one. Good. Greer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Irving. Deflected. Now Harden. Here's McGrady. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
There's a screen. Here's Greer. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Timeout called, the Rockets.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside. And stolen by Irving. Here's Iverson. And the three-pointer goes. Iverson's got 6 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Houston Rockets. Pass to Yao. Three-pointer, Harden. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And it'll be Philadelphia with their first timeout of the game here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Iverson. Fires the three. Yao with a rebound. Here's McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Here's McGrady. On the wing, Harden. Then Harden with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And Embiid throws it down.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Here's Drexler. Pass to McGrady. 6 to shoot. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, man. Talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Harden's shot is good.
No three is really a bad three when Harden shoots it.
Here's Greer. Here's Malone. Ooh, basket interference. The Rockets on offense. The three ball. And Houston, another three.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
With the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Fires from deep. Ooh, good D by Irving. 76ers trail by 13. And Irving powers it home.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique, Julius Irving.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 13.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, Houston. The shot. Philadelphia with another miss.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
It's stolen by Maxey. Here's the break. Oh, it's stolen. Three-pointer, Harden. Chamberlain pulls it in. 76ers trail by 14. Here's Cunningham. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Paul with it. Down low. Dow, good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Paul with a steal. Pass to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
Here's Maxey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
He hits the second from the line.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Left side, Paul. Pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. That one misses.
Maxey. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Pass to McGrady. Uncovered. That one no good.
Surprising to see that he has so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Now here's Paul. Yet to see a basket. And stolen by Simmons. On the break. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Brian?
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. You got a piece of it. They retain possession. Here's Maxey. Paul looking over the floor. And he drives in. Can't cash it in from close range. Second shot opportunity. Jones misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called. Houston. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Drexler. He takes it in. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Drexler's got 5 points.
Really dangerous on the drive. Drexler rips towards the rim with a lot of confidence and physicality.
Back to Embiid. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. McGrady shot is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And here's Embiid. Deflected. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Maxey. Lots of room. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 14. Out left to the wing. Pass to McGrady. Going inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
And no luck that time either. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Blocked! Here's McGrady. Give him 8. And he makes it. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
And Philadelphia making a change here. A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. And another miss by Philadelphia.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And slammed it home, and a foul.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Al. Wheel of force. We'll see the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Iverson with the ball. Malone with the screen. And stolen by Hibbert. Siakam, right side. Outside for George. Offline with his three. Now the 76ers with it. And it's Iverson missing.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Pass to George. Puts one up from 19. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now George. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Bucket is good.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Iverson left side. And Hibbert with the block. Halliburton outside. Back to George. Halliburton on the wing. Back to George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 5 points so far.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with the 76ers head coach. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Moses Malone.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And so he makes both from the line.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
From deep, Iverson. Hibbert pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's George. He has 7. Pass to Hibbert. They shoot again. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. And it's George missing. The 76ers trailed by 7. Here's Greer. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
And George with the stuff.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
And Hibbert with the block. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. George with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And then George with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Number 33.
Here's Iverson. Drains the 19-footer. Iverson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And it's Artest missing. The 76ers trailed by 11. Inside, Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
He's so aggressive and confident inside. It's a real challenge trying to keep Malone out of the paint.
Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Malone. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Halliburton with it. Iverson picks him up. To the middle. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
George looking around. Pass to Boosie. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 9. Outside, Maxey. Chamberlain a screen. It's Jones on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, the work ethic of Jones, very admirable. When he's on the court, he's giving you everything he has.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Jones nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Jones. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. So it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's George. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
The Pacers making a change here.
Pacers substitution. Number 33. Dennis Ranger.
The drive by Simmons. Can't cash in from close range. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you, Kevin.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Chamberlain down low. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Pass to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Boosie. Scoreless thus far. And that one's good, George. And the Pacers lead by 11.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Outside, Maxey. Down low. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got 4 this quarter.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
And here's George for 3. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field. Pass to Chamberlain. And he lays it straight in. Chamberlain got 6.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Wayne O'Neal. Freddie Lewis.
And here are the Pacers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. In the corner, George with it. Hands it from downtown. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Chamberlain a screen. Here's Simmons. Second shot opportunity. Chamberlain's shot is off. George with the ball. Maxey covering. Front past the arc. And it's George missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
And here is Siakam. Still yet to score. Misses from close range. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Kicks it out to Granger. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trailed by 6. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks it out to Granger. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. That one good for 2. 6 points for him.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Here's Siakam. A kick out to O'Neal. Outside, George. Indiana moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers making a switch here. Indiana leading by 3. Now Halliburton. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here he comes, Iverson. Malone can't hit. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
Pass to Malone. Iverson outside. Over Halliburton. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Six seconds left in the first half of the game. That'll do it for the first half. Indiana out in front, up by 6. And we'll be back right after this.
The Pacers, 34.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Halliburton. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Philadelphia on D.
Now in for Philadelphia, number 13.
Pass to Hibbert. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Irving. Open shot, George. Nice spin off the left rim and in. George has got 26 points. Iverson left side. He is hauled in by Paul George. No good with the layup. The 76ers trailed by 8. Here's Embiid. Hibbert pulls it in. Outside, George. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from George. And with a little over a minute gone, the 2nd half is underway. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Look, when you're trying to guard Iverson, you've got to respect his handles. He can get right by you.
And the 2nd free throw, good. Pacers leading by 10. Outside, George. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Irving. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Iverson. Embiid the screen. To the inside. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Halliburton looking around. In the corner, George with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just 4 to shoot. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Well, he's not the quickest leaper. He actually doesn't leap that well at all, but Hibbert still can power his way to the rim.
Here's Iverson. Up again. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Iverson outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Malone's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Halliburton drives in. And finished off by Halliburton.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, thanks a lot. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys, back to you.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 6. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Pacer lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Screen by Malone. Looking to get back on track here.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And Hibbert with the block.
He's really a tough guy to shoot over. Hibbert with the great size and length, and he's developed a knack for timing his challenges quite well, and as a result, anchoring the defense. He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Simmons doing a nice job there, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Simmons slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Indiana. He's 55. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The 76ers trailed by 11. Embiid the screen to the paint. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And here's a fast break. Granger leading the way. Pass to Siakam. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Pass to O'Neal. And here is Granger. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Granger with the jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Al Simmons, Granger covering. Pass to Embiid. With the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Down low. Here's Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
So far, Malone has it going on, folks. The defense appearing absolutely helpless trying to stop him.
The Pacers call timeout. LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Pacers had some instruction for his guys during the break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Outside, Maxey. Into the lane. Here's Chamberlain. And Hibbert with the block.
Philadelphia foul. Bobby Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
Throw good, Siakam.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Now George. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's slammed in by Malone.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's Philadelphia. And here is Simmons. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Bryant can't get it to go. It's stolen by Davis. Shaq with it. Picked up by Malone. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Oh, great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
And they double up Simmons. On the wing, Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Johnson. Malone with the block.
How about the quick stare by Malone to get up? Deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Bryant looking it over. A three-pointer is right on target.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Outside, Simmons. Takes it inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Davis.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And he gets the bucket.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
And it's Bryant in the corner. It's tipped. Irving with the ball. West picks him up. Back to Irving. Going inside, and Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
O'Neal throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Ben Simmons.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The kick out to Irving. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Irving's got 7 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Count that bucket. He has 6.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Davis after the miss from Allen Iverson. Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stop.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, PA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Kobe, that's for 2. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The 76ers leading. Pass to Embiid. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Back to Johnson. Screen by O'Neal. Johnson goes in. Malone with the block. Jones, no one around him. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Malone. The Lakers with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
And a wide open look for Irving. No good with the triple. Johnson left side. Here's Kobe. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Can they get it? And there's the nice layup by Irving. He's got 9.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Lets the 3 fly. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. 76ers lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And it's Goodrich missing. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The 76ers shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The 76ers leading by 3. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Baylor. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Here's Iverson. Oh, exploding off the floor. Iverson.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goodrich. Off target from outside. Here's Philadelphia. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Baylor. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
LeBron with it. Iverson picks him up. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Minutes now played in the second quarter. Driving in. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Strong move by Simmons. You could see it in his eyes. Got the matchup he wanted and took it.
Here's Baylor. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Chamberlain. In the corner, Simmons with it. Iverson outside. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Goodrich. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And here is Los Angeles now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
The Lakers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. Philadelphia leading by 6. And it's Simmons penetrating. That one good for 2. Simmons got 4 points this quarter. Chamberlain a screen. James down the lane. Here's Goodrich. And the 3 off target. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Baylor. Here's Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. You're one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Out left to the wing. Back to Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's LeBron. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 6. Hard-fought bucket for AI.
Give him a chance to pull off something special, and he will take it.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Baylor drives in, and Baylor throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I was them, I go for it. And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Malone right side. And it's slammed in by Malone.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Johnson. And Embiid with the block. Here's Simmons. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Lakers trailed by 9. Now Johnson. There goes Magic. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Los Angeles. Simmons with it. And there's the drive. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. West with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. Embiid punches it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Kobe. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line for your Sixers.
No good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 9. Down low. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Here he goes. Slam dunk. Magic Johnson.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Back to Simmons. West with the steal. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Philadelphia leading by 3. The try by Simmons. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Davis sets a screen. Johnson. Here's Shaq. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Moses Malone. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. Lakers trail by 5. Shaq with the screen. To the middle. O'Neal fighting inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 12. On the wing, Malone. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Davis. The shot missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Kobe with the steal. And here they come. Kobe on the break. It's good.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Here's Simmons. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Kobe off the bounce. Davis with the bucket.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Timeout call, the 76ers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's James after the made shot from Allen Iverson. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. Goodrich. Here's Chamberlain. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. The shot's good from Irving. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the 76ers?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Back to Chamberlain. Goes back up. A smooth play inside by Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Baylor drives in, and Baylor throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That misses, so he splits the free throws. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here he comes, Iverson. Here's Malone. Yes, and the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. James.
LeBron James.
Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got 8 points. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. 76ers on top, up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Simmons. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Simmons. Outside Irving. Back to Simmons. 4 on the clock. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And Iverson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Davis. Pass to Goodrich. And stolen by Iverson. In the corner, Irving with it. And Dr. James sends it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Now here's Simmons. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. No good from Baylor. Here's Chamberlain, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Goodrich. Los Angeles with another miss. Iverson right side. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Now Simmons after the missed three from Elgin Baylor. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Timeout called. 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the 76ers was getting across in the huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And Gasol sends it back. And it's West in the corner. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's stolen by Bryant. West outside. Let's lose a three. Here's Johnson. And stolen by Simmons.
Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
Now the 76ers with it. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. 2 points. That one goes.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Simmons. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's O'Neal. Embiid there for the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons, layup, no good. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Lakers trailed by 12. Takes the shot. That shot, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Screen by James. Rebounded by Irving.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
James with it. Guarded now by Irving. And the 76ers with possession. They picked up 11 straight. Simmons. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Now James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Los Angeles ball.
Got a piece of it. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons. Taking 2
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Johnson outside. There's the drive. .27 seconds left in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he can't hit the second. James fires. And that time also a missed shot. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
It's stolen by Cunningham. And he jams it in. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd to be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony.